What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back the day after. I thought a good win, a good performance and an important win for the obvious reasons for the people out there who believe in the Scudetto. And that's actually the kind of topic of this video, but also just good because you keep pace and you keep Lazio a couple of points behind you, and you build up in a good way, despite everything, with 5 wins in a row in the league for the Atalanta game, which is massive, I think, going away to Fiorentina to wrap it up before the international break. That being said, you can see Thuram on the cover as Superman, and you can see Motta on the picture as well. Make no mistakes. If anyone believes in the title, if anyone believes in Motta, if anyone believes in this team, and I'm just putting it out there, then from now until the end of the season, no mistakes can be made. And you can miss out on the title because I don't think anyone was expecting us to win this season, and we dropped stupid points. If you think about it, we threw away ridiculous games. Lecce last minute, Cagliari last minute, Fiorentina last minute. That's 6 points you had in the bag. That would make you top of the league because you have the advantage over Inter. That is how messed up our season is because we drew so many ridiculous games. That being said, if you believe in this team, believe in Motta going into next season, or you believe in the title this season, then no mistakes can be made. And it starts with Thuram. And I picked Thuram because he's the example of why certain mistakes cannot be made. Before we get into it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about it. Okay, so Thuram as Superman. Why? And why is it linked to believing? Because if you want to grow as a team, being Motta, if you want the entire fan base on your side, basically, then things need to be shown on that pitch. And things I'm talking about, consistency and performances. You cannot bench certain play. We play once a week. Fans, no fan, if you back him, yes or no, are going to sit there and accept Thuram not playing or not starting for 4 games in a row or how many games it was. No fan will accept that at this moment in time. Even if you win, no fan is going to accept that. The performances Thuram is putting in are symbolic in a way of that's a guy who is playing well, deserves a start, got benched, gets thrown in again, and just picks it up. And it's not perfect over 90 minutes because he still needs to grow, which is a good thing as well, because I think he's very good as well. He's very good already, but he can still grow. But if you bench certain players like a Thuram, you are not going in the right direction, in my opinion. In terms of obviously on the pitch, because he adds quality no other player has in this team or in midfield. He can carry the ball like no other player. He reminds me a little bit of Pogba, the way he carries the ball, and Rabiot on his day, the way he carries the ball, where it's like 3-4 steps, and it's from midfield until the edge of the box, to the edge of the box of the opponent. It's ridiculous what he can do with the ball in terms of carrying and also just being in and around the box in good moments to score a goal. In the first half, he could have scored. He did it in the second half. So all these things being said, all these things considered, being Motta, you cannot make certain mistakes. You cannot make mistakes with the subs. The subs helped, I think. Usually, they kind of cause chaos. You cannot make certain mistakes. Those are things that you have in control. The players you pick, the decisions you make. Nico Gonzalez, I don't think he had a good game again, but Conceição was injured against Atalanta. Do you pick that again? Do you go again with McKennie? Or do you play Coat Miners? Or do you play McKennie, but you play Coat Miners and you bench Thuram? Or do you bench Locatelli? We've seen it too many times. Those are mistakes that are going to cost you from now until the end of the season, I think. 100%. You can play Thuram, and we might lose games because we're not going to win the next, 10, 11 games. It's impossible. We have Atalanta, you have Fiorentina. Those are back-to-back. You have Lazio away, you have Roma away as well, and you have Bologna away. You're not going to win all these games. Yes, we have a 5 winning streak, but we dropped so many points that it's impossible to suggest we're going to win those games. If we lost 2 more games, but you drew 6 less games, then now dropping more points would not have that much of an effect, if that makes any sense, because if out of the 13 games you lost 2 or 3 more of them, that would have mean you will be 3 points away. You will be 9 points of Inter. But let's say you also won 3 more games. That put you 3 points of Inter. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna happen, because you're playing good team. Lazio are a good team. Fiorentina are a decent team, and we struggle away. Bologna are a good team as well this season. A lot of teams are struggling against them. So those are the mistakes you cannot make, you can control. What you cannot control is injuries. That you cannot control. It's in and out. Douglas Luiz, Conceição, Kalulu is back now. Who's next? That you cannot control. Alberto Costa, for example. You're giving him a go. And you don't know what it is. It's an unknown factor. But if you see that where I was been doing a decent job is a bit struggling or is not having much an effect, you need to pull the trigger like you did today and put Alberto Costa in, who I thought brought something different, which opened up things, in my opinion, against a close backline that Verona were playing. So that plays all into it. No mistakes in terms of decisions. What works, works. There's no need to change it up every single week. No mistakes in terms of subs. Don't wait too long. Make the right one. Don't do crazy stuff. And then also the injuries, but that you cannot control. Those are the things you need to, if you believe in the title, obviously. But in my opinion, because I don't think we're going to win, I think we messed it up and we're not ready for it. The coach is not ready for it and the team is not ready for it. So I don't believe in it. However, I do believe in the coach and in this squad somehow to go into the next season with some changes, obviously, to be like, okay, let's go again. But you need to prove that from now until the end of the season. In performances, results, obviously, but especially performances, and you need to get that top 4 on the line because I've seen Lazio's schedule. They're not going to go away. They're winning the games that many thought you're not going to win that. They're winning them. So that being said, Motta, this is crunch time. Do not make mistakes. Fans will not sit there and accept Thuram being benched again or Locatelli being benched like every single time. It's just not acceptable at this moment in time. That being said, let me know in the comments, do you believe in the title or are you sitting there and being like, I believe in this team more so and the coach going into next season and I need to see that right now, or are you just completely done with it? Let me know, like the video, and I'll speak to you guys tonight.